your screen? It's here. So please try to answer this question first. What is the answer to this first question? First of all, you try to answer this. Hi, Sharvari Deshpande. Thank you. So let's start doing the questions now. Here is the first question on your screen. All of you try to answer this. In the previous sessions as well, I have always suggested you that just keep coming to these sessions, keep attending these questions. 40-45 minutes of these sessions will actually help a lot to all of you. The first question is here. And here is Music Core back with the answers. The first person to answer here is Music Core, and he says option D is the right answer. It's a simple question. Should have been answered this fast. Should have been answered this fast. That's good, Music Core. So let's have a look at this question now. In the year 2020, 40% of the students in class choose innovation and entrepreneurship as an elective. The next year, the percentage of students choosing innovation and entrepreneurship as an elective increased by 10 percentage points. That means if in 2020 there were 40% of the students choosing it, in 2021 they become 10% more. 10% more means 50%. Now he's saying 10 percentage points more. So therefore it is 50%. Had it said that they are 10% more, in that case this 40% would have become 44%. That way it would have increased if the base is same. Though in this question he's even changing the base, so of course that would also change. So find the increase or decrease in the number of students choosing innovation and entrepreneurship as an elective. The number of students in the class increased by 20%. Total number of students have increased by 20%. So let us say in 2020 there were 100 students. In 2021 there would be 120 students. Out of these 100, 40% chose innovation and entrepreneurship. That means 40 of them chose it. Whereas in 2021, 50% of 120, that means 60 people chose it. So how much increase is there? It is good. 50% increase, which says the answer would be option D. So D option becomes the right answer for us, that the number of students in the class will increase by 50% this time. The number of students will increase by 50% this time. That's how we get the answer for this question. Though you can also look at this question from a successive percentage increase perspective, though that will make it a little difficult. But anyways, just to understand different kind of concepts, it's always better कि आप चाहे लंबा ही बने, कोई और तरीके से क्वेश्चन को मैं आंसर कर सकता हूं कि नहीं, कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा. तो यहाँ पे एक और चीज में बोल सकता हूं, when 40% is increased by 10 percentage points, can I say the increase in the percentage is actually 25%? परसेंटेज पॉइंट्स तो होता है 40 प्लस 10, लेकिन 40 का 10 तो 25% इंक्रीज हुआ ना. और बेस जो था हमारा, बेस इंक्रीज हो गया 20% से, वो भी दे रखा है. So base increases by 20%, the percentage increases by 25%. So isn't it as successive percentage change of 20 and 25, which will give you a net change of a plus ab by 100 as 50%. So yes, by that logic also I can say the answer is option D, that's 50%. As I said before कि एक तो तरीका हमारे पास आई, अब इससे मुझे ये भी समझ आता है, अच्छा मैं सक्सेसिव परसेंटेज यूज का ऐसे भी यूज कर सकता हूं कई क्वेश्चंस में. दैट्स व्हाट वी हैव टू लर्न थ्रू दीज क्वेश्चंस. That was question number 1. So I'll move on to question number 2. Let's see how many of you answer that correct. Question number 2 is here on your screen. Answer for this second question. Can I have more answers apart from that of Music Core? He keeps answering for all the questions. Can we have more answers for this question? Yes, any answer for question number 2? Once again, Music Core has answered this as option C. Can we have any other answer? A sum becomes 32 times in 5 years in a compound interest scheme. In how many years it will become 81 by 16 times compounding as semi-annually with the same rate? Let's start doing it then. Okay. Question says a sum of money becomes 32 times. 32 means 2 raised to the power 5 times in 5 years. So if in 5 years it is becoming 2 raised to the power 5 times, so you can say whatever the money is, let's say it is P, in 1 year it must have become 2 times. In another 1 year it again becomes 2 times, that is 4p. In another 1 year it will again become 2 times, that is 8p. In another 1 year it would again become 2 times, that is 16p. And in the fifth year it again becomes 2 times, that is 32p. So every year it is getting doubled. So we can say that in 5 years it has become 32 times, right? In 5 years it becomes 32 times. Now the question is asking you in how many years it will become 81 by 16 times compounding semi-annually. Now first of all, if the money is getting doubled within a year, can I say the rate is 100%? Right? The rate must be 100%. अगर एक ही साल में पैसा डबल हो रहा है तो इसका सीधा मतलब ये है कि आपको 100% इंटरेस्ट मिल रहा है. If 100% is the interest for 1 year, so when you are compounding semi-annually, you will be getting 50% for every half a year, right? तो आधे साल में जाके आपका पैसा कितना हो जाएगा in half a year? You will get an interest of 50%, which means 1 by 2. So your money would increase by 1 by 2, or you can say it will become 3 by 2 times. Then in another half a year, it will again become 3 by 2 times. That means 9 by 4 times. In another half a year, it will again become 3 by 2 times. That is 27 by 8 times. And in another half a year, it would again become 3 by 2 times. That is 81 by 16. So I see my money becomes 81 by 16 times in 4 half years. और 4 half years किसके बराबर होते हैं? That is equivalent to 2 years. So I can say in 2 years my money would become 81 by 16 times. Music, or possibly you have made a mistake there, right, of calculating it as 4 years, though these were 4 half years. 4 half years का मतलब 2 years होता है. शायद आपने वही मिस्टेक इसमें की, आपने 4 टाइम्स देख के 4 years आंसर दे दिया है. हालांकि यहाँ पे ऑप्शंस हेल्पफुल थे. एज आई सेड विल बी डिस्कसिंग अदर थिंग्स एज वेल. देखिए ऑप्शंस इसलिए हेल्पफुल थे, in 1 year your money is becoming doubled, and in 2 years your money is becoming 4 times, right? In 3 years your money is becoming 8 times. When the question says it is compounded semi-annually, जब आपको semi-annual compound करने लगते हैं, you get more interest. Rather than getting 100, you get 2 successive increases of 50 each. तो आपको इंटरेस्ट ज्यादा मिलने लगता है. इंटरेस्ट ज्यादा मिलता है तो इसका मतलब आपका पैसा जो है वो ज्यादा स्पीड से बढ़ता है. इन 1 year your money would not be 2 times, it will be slightly more than 2 times. You can check it here. In 4 years your 2 years of money would not be 4 times, it will be something more than that. Now question is asking you in how many years my money would become 81 by 16 times. That means approximately 5 times. अब 2 साल में 4 टाइम्स हो रहा था नॉर्मली, और 3 इयर्स में 8 टाइम्स हो जा रहा था. तो मेरा आंसर 3 ईयर से तो कम ही आएगा, और 3 ईयर से कम आएगा तो 3 ऑप्शन तो वैसे ही हट गए. आई हैव गॉट ओनली वन ऑप्शन विच इज 2 इयर्स, एंड दैट्स हाउ आई हैव गॉट द आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन एज इट. Okay, that's the right answer for question number 2. Now I'll move ahead to question number 3. Let's answer this question as well. Zilani क्या कह रहे हैं? Hi sir, how are you? I'm good, Zilani. Got SIOM, SIBM calls and some other calls. Saw you doing sessions. Came to say hi. Oh, that's very good, Zilani, and congratulations. Do prepare for the second stage. That's also very important, right? SIOM, SIBM के calls आ गए हैं, लेकिन कॉल्स आने से ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है वो कन्वर्ट हो जाना. सो डू पुट ऑल योर एफर्ट्स नाउ इन दैट डायरेक्शन. मेनी कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस भाई. यश क्या कह रहे हैं सर, ये एमबीए सीईटी के लेवल का है? यस, अभी तक जो दोनों क्वेश्चन हम लोगों ने किए वो एमबीए सीईटी के लेवल के थे, इवन दिस थर्ड वन वुड आल्सो बी। तो मैं अब बाकी क्वेश्चन देख देख के बता पाऊंगा। एमबीए सीईटी डज नॉट आस्क यू वेरी डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस, बट टिल नाउ व्हाट एवर वी हैव डन, दीज आर ऑल काइंड ऑफ एमबीए सीईटी क्वेश्चंस एज वेल। Question number 3, can we have more answers? I'm sure Music Core is going to answer, others as well. As I said before, please keep practicing through these sessions. It's going to be very useful for all of you. Once again, Music Core has answered first. If you want me to wait, I will wait. Otherwise, if I see that, okay, you are not answering, I'll probably stop then. Okay, so I think we can start doing this question now. Let's have a look at this. Karan has a pile of shirts, each costing rupees 1200. He sold all the shirts on an offer of buy 8, get 2 free. Find the total profit earned on selling 120 such shirts if the marked price is 50% more than the cost price. So first of all, cost price is 200. So marked price would be how much? 50% more than that, that is equal to 300 rupees. So marked price for the shirts is 300 rupees. Now question says that he is giving you an offer. Buy 8, get 2 free. Whenever you buy 8 and you get 2 free, that means on 10 articles you are getting 2 articles free. The discount percentage that you are getting is 20%. You are buying 8 and getting 2 free. That means you got 10 articles by paying for 8. So ultimately you got 2 articles free out of those 10. अब 10 में से 2 फ्री मिल गए तो मतलब 20% डिस्काउंट है. And if 20% discount is there, selling price would become 300 minus 20%, which is equal to 240. So that means cost price of each shirt is 200. Selling price of each shirt is 40. So profit on each shirt is 40 rupees. और आपको 120 शर्ट सेल करनी है तो टोटल प्रॉफिट कितना होगा? It is 40 into 120. That is equal to 4800. So option 3 is the right answer for this question. Again, an easy question. You can say this question is also of the type of Maharashtra CET. You can see कि इसमें क्वेश्चन में अगर आप देखो तो हम लोग बेसिकली करने का तरीका है. दिस क्वेश्चन कैन ऑल्सो अपीयर इन कैट, बट जस्ट द वे ऑफ डूइंग इट. थोड़ा सा आप करने का तरीका बदल दीजिए. बहुत छोटा लिखता है तो ऐसे में लगता है ये बड़ा आसान क्वेश्चन है, बट द सेम पर्सन कैन प्रोबेबली बी डूइंग इन अनदर वे, जहां पे हम लोग कुछ अज्यूम कर लेते हैं. Let us say the price is this, let us say the marked price is that we take make variables, make equations. वो थोड़ा लेंदी लगने लगता है, but this was actually an easy question worth appearing in any of these examinations. Let's move on to question number 4 now. Here is question number 4 in front of you. Try to answer this question as well. So question number 4 is here. So Music Core once again has answered fast enough. He says B is the answer, that is 50%. Is there anyone else who would answer this question? Can we have any other answer from any one of you? It's not a difficult question. Whatever answer you are getting, just let me know. So let's start doing it. Hitesh buys 1 kg of rice using 1200 grams measuring scale. While selling, he uses 800 grams measuring scale for 1 kg. He offered a discount of buy 4 kgs and get 2 kgs free, but he marked up the cost price by 50%. Find the profit earned by Hitesh. Okay. Now, first of all, he buys 1 kg of rice using 1200 gram measuring scale. While selling, he uses 800 gram measuring scale. So can I say the price at which he bought 1200, he is selling 800 at that price, right? He bought at 1200 and he sold at 800. So I can say the selling price divided by cost price is 1200 divided by 800. ध्यान दीजिएगा, the article that he bought, when he bought them, he called them as 1 kg, purchased 1200 grams. And when he sold, right, he called them as 1 kg, but he sold 800 grams. So ultimately, let us say I'm just taking a multiple of 1200 and 800. For 2400 rupees, he purchased 1200 grams, and for 2400 rupees, he sold 800 grams. That means his cost price is 2 rupees per gram, his selling price is 3 rupees per gram. So I can say SP by CP is 3 by 2. 1200 बाई 800 बोलना या 3/2 बोलना एक ही बात है. तो मैं इसलिए हमेशा ऐसे बोलता हूं कि अगर प्रॉफिट दिख रहा है, बड़ी वैल्यू ऊपर लिख दो, छोटे वाली वैल्यू नीचे, तो आसान सा तरीका है. सो फ्रॉम हियर आई गेट SP by CP is 3/2, or you can say it is 50% profit. According to this, there is a profit of 50%. But he says he offered a discount of buy 4 kg and get 2 kg free, as we did on the previous page. What is the discount? You purchased a total of 6 kg and you got 2 kg free. So the discount that you have given is 33.33%. Also, he has marked up the cost price by 50%. उसने cost price को भी 50% से markup किया हुआ है. अब ये भी बात है कि cost price को 50% से markup भी किया हुआ है. तो finally कितना profit हुआ? Now this 50% profit was irrelevant of the marked price and the discount that we are giving. So it was kind of a markup again, you can say. ये 50% भी एक तरह से मार्कअप था भाई. कुछ 50% तो वो कमा रहा है स्केल की वजह से, कुछ 50% वो कमा रहा है मार्कअप की वजह से, बट फिर डिस्काउंट भी दे रहा है. तो नेट नेट जो चीज आएगी वो तो कुछ और ही आएगी. सो लेट मी जस्ट टेक एन एग्जांपल. लेट अस से समथिंग वाज ऑफ 100 रुपीस. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ही इंक्रीज द प्राइस बाय 50%, तो ये 150 हो जाएगा. एंड देन he again increased it by 50%. using this scale means increasing the price by 50%, तो वो फिर 225 हो गया 50% से बढ़ के. अब इस 225 पे आप डिस्काउंट दे रहे हो कितना? 33.33 का, दैट इज 1/3. अब 225 का 1/3 होता है 75. जैसे ही कम करोगे वापस 150 आ जाएगा. सो अल्टीमेटली a 100 rupee article is being sold for 150, which means there is a 50% profit. Which means there is a 50% profit. हालांकि ये भी तरीका है करने का. जब आपने SP by CP 1200 by 800 लिखा था, उसी के बाद the moment you get to know there is a 33.33% discount, इसका मतलब ये है 3 आर्टिकल्स के प्राइस पे वो 2 आर्टिकल दे रहा है, राइट? तो वो सॉरी 33.33% डिस्काउंट का मतलब ये है कि 3 आर्टिकल्स में से एक आर्टिकल फ्री दे रहा है. डिस्काउंट मींस समथिंग डिक्रीज्ड बाय 33%, so you can write it as 2/3. And then there is a 50% markup as well. That means something which was of 2 rupees has increased to 3 rupees. तो 2 रुपये वाली चीज 3 रुपीज की हो गई है. तो अल्टीमेटली ये दोनों कट जाएंगे. वॉट एवर कम्स द प्रॉफिट फ्रॉम हियर वही प्रॉफिट हो जाएगा, और वो 50% ही आ रहा था. मतलब 50% मार्कअप और 33% डिस्काउंट, ये तो चीज को वापस वही ले आते हैं. 100 में आप 50% बढ़ा दो 150, उसमें 1/3 का डिस्काउंट तो वापस 100. तो जो भी प्रॉफिट हुआ वो तो सारा का सारा स्केल की वजह से हुआ. Scale was giving us a profit of 50%. So by that logic, I can say my answer is B option, 50%. I'm sure this is also clear now. I'll move ahead to question number 5 on your screen. It's here. Give me the answer. बताइए जरा क्या आंसर आता है. What do you get an answer for question number 5? Once again, Music Core has got the answer. So let's start doing it now. The simple interest and compound interest on a certain sum of amount for 2 years are these. Find the principal amount. अब simple interest है 2 साल का 500. तो can I say it is 250 for first year, 250 for second year? Simple interest for 2 years is 500. So first year is 250, second year is 250 because simple interest is same for every year. And whereas compound interest is 562.5. So 250 for first year, 250 for second year, but that 62.5 is the extra interest that we get. अब कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट में जो एक्स्ट्रा इंटरेस्ट मिलता है ये कहां से मिलता है? इट इज इंटरेस्ट ऑन फर्स्ट ईयर्स इंटरेस्ट. तो 250 पे आपको 62.5 का इंटरेस्ट मिल रहा है, दैट इज 1/4 ऑफ इट. तो 250 आपको प्रिंसिपल पे मिला होगा. So 1/4 of the principal is 250. So what should be the principal? It is 1000 rupees. A option, yes, is the right answer for this question. Musicore once again was correct about this answer. 62.5 was the extra interest, and the extra interest in 2 years is actually the interest on first year's interest. पहले साल के इंटरेस्ट पे ही इंटरेस्ट होता है वो. So 250 पे 1/4 आपको 62.5 मिल गया है. So that means this 250 is also 1/4 of the principal. Principal का 1/4 250 है तो principal क्या होगा? It will be 1000, and that way we get the answer for question number 5. आगे बढ़ते हैं question number 6 की तरफ. Here is question number 6 for all. Give me the answer now. Again, we have got an answer from Music Core, and that's fast as well. That's very good. Let's start doing it. Arjun distributes his assets worth 38 lakhs to his two daughters who are of the age 8 years and 13 years, such that the final amount on a simple interest rate of 10 and 14% respectively will be equal when they turn 20 years of age. Find the principal received by the younger daughter. कितना इंटरेस्ट मिला उनको उसके बारे में वो पूछ रहे हैं. So there is a younger daughter who is currently 8 years of age. There is an elder daughter who is currently 13 years of age. So at the age of 20 years, that means after 12 years of the younger daughter and after 7 years of the elder daughter, they are getting interests of 10% and 14%. So 10% के हिसाब से in 10 years, she would be getting 120% interest, and 14% के हिसाब से she would be getting 98% interest. The question says their final amount will be equal. find the principal received by the younger daughter. I do not know what are the principals with them, but the point is the younger daughter had an interest of 120%. So can I say her principal will become 220% by the end? The principal of the younger daughter would become 220% by the end. 100 तो उसका ऑलरेडी एक तो प्रिंसिपल P तो है ही है प्लस 120% इंटरेस्ट इट बिकम्स 220% टाइम्स ऑफ P. फॉर द एल्डर डॉटर ऑलरेडी मान लीजिए जो भी प्रिंसिपल है P1 ले लेता हूं, इट हैज इंक्रीज बाय 98%, सो इट इज 198% of P1 and these are equal. So can I say P by P1 is 198 divided by 220, so you can say 11 से cancel out करके the ratio would become how much? 11 से अगर मैं cancel out करता हूं, it is 11 1 जा 11 8 जा 11 2 जा 20 जा, so 9 by 10. So the ratio in which the money is distributed among them, the ratio in which the money will be distributed among them will be equal to 198 divided by 200, or you can also say it is the 9 by 10. अब 9 by 10 के रेशियो में आप 38 को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दो. So 38 distributed in a ratio of 9 is to 10. I see this value would become 18 lakhs and this value would become 20 lakhs. हमें क्या चाहिए? हमें ये वाली चाहिए 9, that is P. So P is equal to 18 lakhs because question is asking कि यंगर डॉटर का क्या प्रिंसिपल था एंड दैट वाज इक्वल टू P. So therefore the correct answer for this question is 18 lakhs. No, it's not 20 lakhs. And music core you also got a 20 lakhs, but I think it is 18 lakhs. फिर देख लेते हैं एक बार. 38 lakhs है, two daughters are of age 8 years and 13 years. तो इनका पैसा 20% से बढ़े 120% से बढ़ेगा तो 120% होगा, 98% से बढ़ेगा. ठीक है, तो सीधी सीधी बात ये 220% वाला वैल्यू कम होगा ना, 198 वाला, तो 220 वाला कम होना चाहिए. आई थिंक 18 इज द राइट आंसर. यंगर डॉटर के पास 18 ही होना चाहिए, सो आई थिंक 18 इज द करेक्ट आंसर. 20 lakhs इज द मनी रिसीव्ड बाय द अदर डॉटर जिनकी एज 13 ईयर्स है. यंगर तो 8 ईयर्स वाली है ना, तो 8 ईयर्स वाली को इंटरेस्ट ज्यादा मिलने वाला है, और इंटरेस्ट ज्यादा मिलने के बावजूद भी अगर वो दोनों इक्वल हो रहे हैं, इसका मतलब उनका प्रिंसिपल कम रहा होगा. So in my opinion, the answer for this question number 6 should have been 18 lakhs. Okay. Once again, a good question that we just saw, question number 6, but unfortunately still not many people are answering. Just music core is answering for all questions. बाकी लोग भी आंसर करते तो हमें और आइडिया मिल जाता. So the 8 people who are watching, can you just tell me? I mean, I hope you all agree with me on this, that the answer for this question should be 18 lakhs, not 20 lakhs, right? Younger daughter के पास पैसा कम होना चाहिए because she is getting more interest. Still it is becoming equal to that of the other kid. चलिए जी आगे बढ़ जाते हैं. Question number 7 on our screen is here. A question from logarithm now. Let's see. So find the value of this expression, log of 1925 with base 5 minus half log 121 with base 5 minus 1/3 log 343 with base 5. Musicore once again has got the answer. So let's start doing it now. Log of 1925 with base 5 minus this half will go into the power of 121 and it will become log of 121 to the power 1 by 2 with base 5, and this 1 by 3 will go into the power of 343. It will become log of 343 to the power 1 by 3 with base 5. So ultimately it has become log of 1925 with base 5 minus log of 11 with base 5 minus log of 7 with base 5. So log m minus log n is log m by n. So whichever is with a negative sign, just put them in the denominator. जो पॉजिटिव वाले उनको न्यूमिनेटर में रख दीजिए. I have 1925 divided by 11 into 7. So 11 से कैंसल आउट हो जाएगा. 11 1 जा 11 and then 8 7 जा and 5 जा, और 7 से कैंसल आउट हो जाएगा 25 पे. So ultimately I am getting log of 25 with base 5, and log 25 with base 5 is equal to 2. I am sure you all know that 25 is 5 square. तो इसका मतलब log of 5 square with base 5 is equal to 2. So 2 is the right answer. That was a simple question. Question number 7. आगे बढ़ते हैं question number 8 की तरफ. Another logarithm question now. Log is a very important topic from CAT's perspective. We do have questions from log almost every year. So from that perspective, you can say it's a very important topic for all of us. Musicore got the answer again as option D. Very good. Let's have a look at this. Log of 0.008 with base 25. Now 0.008 can be written as 8 divided by 1000 with base 125. Sorry, I'm sorry, 125 plus log of 729. 729 is 3 to the power 6 with base 3 to the power 1 by 2. Now it can be written as log of 8 by 1000 is 125, and 125 is 5 to the power minus 3. 25 is 5 raised to the power 2 plus log of 3 raised to the power 6 with base 3 to the power 1 by 2. जो बेस की पावर होती है वो बाहर आकर रेसिप्रोकल हो जाती है, और जो नंबर की पावर है वो एज इट इज बाहर आ जाती है. सो इट बिकम्स माइनस 3 इंटू 1 बाय 2 इंटू लॉग 5 टू द बेस 5 प्लस यहां 6 बाहर आ जाएगा और बेस की पावर 1 बाय 2 ऊपर चली जाएगी, 2 बन जाएगी. इट विल बिकम log of 3 to the base 3. So I have minus 3 by 2 plus 12, which is 10.5 or 21 by 2, whatever you feel like. So D option is the right answer for this question as well. Simple question based upon logarithm. I'll move ahead now to question number 9 here. Once again, a question from log. Try this question as well. Question number 9, that's another question from logarithm. Again, I got an answer from music core now. Let's have a look. So log of 1296 by log, I mean base change formula say, I can write it as log 1296 with base 5 and log of 15625 with base of 7. So it is log 7 and log of 2401 with base of 6, so log 6. Now what is 1296? 1296 is 6 raised to the power 4 divided by log 5 into 15625. Now 15625 is 5 into 5 3s are 15 and 125, and 3125 is 5 into 625. And what is 625? It is 5 raised to the power 4. So ultimately it will become 5 raised to the power 6 with base of log 7 into, I have log of 7 to the power 4. 7 to the power 4 is 2401 with base log of 6. So from here this 4 will come outside. From here this 6 would come outside. From here this 4 would come outside. And ultimately I'm left with log 6 5 5 7 7 6. ये दोनों आपस में कैंसल आउट हो जाएंगे, ये दोनों आपस में, ये दोनों आपस में. Ultimately I'm get left with 6 4s are 24, 4s are 96. So 96 should be the right answer for this question. That is option C. Oh, I do not have answer marked over here, but C option should be the correct answer. Musicore, you got the answer as option A. Acha, you changed it probably. Yogesh Chaudhary got D. Yogesh, I'm sure that now it is clear. The correct answer is 96 because we are getting 4 into 6 into 4 in this question. Multiply करोगे तो आपके पास 96 आता है. So 96 is the right answer for this question. Okay. I hope this too is clear. So we'll move on to the last question of today. Here is question number 10 for all. Let's have a look at this as well. A simple question. Such kind of question have appeared in CAT as well before. Any answer for question number 10 now? No answer. So let's start doing it now. So here I see the base is D. So therefore always try to convert everything in terms of D so that you can get the answers a little fast. So a to the power 4 is equal to d to the power 7. So can I say a is equal to d to the power 7 by 4? B to the power 5 is d to the power 7. So I can say b is equal to d to the power 7 by 5. And c to the power 6 is d to the power 7. So that means c is equal to d to the power 7 by 6. Just put them here. What do you get? A is d to the power 7 by 4 into b is d to the power 7 by 5. You may also find us on all these media handles. That's all from my side, guys. I'm sure the session was useful. We'll meet now in some other session with some other topic. Till then, bye bye, and please take care.